If you guys are a vintage reseller and you're not seeing a lot of sales, then you should stop trying to sell vintage clothing. The demand for vintage clothing is not very high, and most of these pieces are selling for $3 to $10. I've only spoken to a handful of vintage resellers who are making over $15,000, $20,000 a month, and they are working very, very hard. They have warehouses, they have multiple people taking photos every minute of the day just to make $15, $20 a month. If you're reselling vintage, I recommend you get into the real reselling space and start selling designer like the rest of us are doing. You are going to do a lot better than the average reseller because you already know how everything works, and chances are you already have good Depop and Vinted accounts. I've talked to over 100 people who switched from vintage to designer reselling, and it always works out. Sure, there's going to be people commenting, I'm a vintage reseller and I'm doing very good. Sure, good stuff, but I guarantee you will be seeing more profits when you switch to designer. You're going to make more money. Also, if you are making a lot, you are the exception. Most people are not making that much. That's why I'm making this video.